Good evening, guys. Warm welcome to the program. Of course, title of today's program is a bit strange. We used to use ABC classification for inventory management, but I thought I have to convey certain things to supply chain professionals who are in the job market specifically because some people are struggling even to get to the interview or even to stick to the current job. Many people are facing issues. That's where I wanted to bring out what are the qualities expected from the professional, so that you can either get a new job or retain the current job. And it is not that these qualities are very difficult to develop. So let us see how we can classify the professional based on their current level. So let me share the screen. Just hold on for a few seconds. So the title is clear. We are talking about classification of supply chain professionals, mainly those professionals who are in the job market. So let us see what are the qualities of the people which belong to these three different categories. Before that, let me briefly introduce myself. My name is Pattabhiraman. This is my LinkedIn profile. As far as my background is concerned, I am engineer with a PG degree in management and data science. I have nearly 2.5 decades working in this organization, predominantly in supply chain and allied domains. And I have an in-depth knowledge about each of the process involved. And I have been managing many people in my profession apart from recruiting the people. So I am also evaluating the people in terms of their performance. And when we write the job description, I know what exactly the employers are expecting, and what are the soft and odd characters required when they apply for the job. So I thought of sharing that experience with you. Of course, I was heading the supply chain in this organization for 10 years. Last 4 years, I am the CEO of the current organization. As far as certification is concerned, I have certification from Apex, Demand Driven Institute, then ISM Institute of Supply Management, and Project Management Institute, apart from Business Analytics. As far as our organization is concerned, we are very 4 years old organization based in Bangalore. We provide both consulting and training in the field of supply chain and allied domain. So to start with the topic, I hope most of you are aware what is Pareto analysis. Pareto, in fact, is an Italian scientist. Some 100 years back, he made some rule called 80-20. Okay, the rule says 20% of the people were controlling 80% wealth in the world, and that was his prediction, and it was roughly correct even today. Okay, that was a general rule, and you can apply anywhere for any such condition. Maybe 20% of your customer may provide 80% of the revenue. Maybe you are spending 80% of your spend on 20% of the supplier. You may have a problem, 80% problem from 20% of the vendor. And like this, it can be extended to any concept. It's not exactly that we are looking 80 exact and 20 exact, but it is a different category. Inventory, we specifically classify the material into three category, not two category, but it is an extension of Pareto analysis. Okay, Why we do that is to have a better focus, better control, and to make our professional life better. Okay, we use this in the term for ordering, storing, monitoring, or cycle counting. For any of the purpose, we need the classification so that we can give a different treatment for different category of items required. Generally we have this ratio when we say ABC. A is 10, B is 20, and C is 70. In fact, you may see that 10% is the focus for the organization. So you are going to do all what is required to ensure the availability of A material, but at the other end, C, it's not so much critical and it is not going to make a big impact. So we can also do such classification in terms of supply chain professionals ability, and where employers what category of people they are looking in supply chain professionals. Okay, coming to various methods of ABC, generally you can take pure values wise, sort it out, and take the top 10, then the next 20, balance 70 will be ABC categories. But more appropriate method of ABC classification could be value multiplied by annual consumption, or sometimes we also add some items which are very critical. Maybe possibly you are getting from sole supplier or single supplier, patented vendor, frequent rejection, such category irrespective of value and consumption you can also put under A category. So these are all with respect to inventory management. Coming to why we need A is, if A is not available, it can cripple the entire operation of the organization. They are of very high importance. Same way, we need employees. I am seeing now through the employees angle, and they also do some segmentation when they receive the resume, when they conduct the interview, or even after joining the organization. They know how to classify the people. The general quality when we say A is class is highly energetic. The people are highly energetic, self motivated, enthusiastic people. They definitely fall under A class of category. Second is always innovative trying. They never fail. They don't say this will not work out, that is new, so I am not going to try. No, they have a basic in their blood to try out new things. Analytical mind, even without the current analytical form. If you look back 10 years, 20 years back, even in that job description they were putting analytical mind, which means not using the tool. At least your mind should be able to form based on the data. Okay, that's analytical mind. Of course, good communication skill is required. I have seen in many of my program there are very few people who interact better, and some people don't even open their mouth. I am not sure why such people are attending the webinar or watching the videos. Okay, but if you want to be in A category, you need a good communication skill, wider focus. They will not only see one domain. Suppose if they are in the warehouse is interconnected with various activities, say, so they would like to know what is happening in planning, what is happening in the finance. So they are able to interconnect various activities inside the organization as well as outside the organization. They are continuous learning people. You cannot stop them from learning. They will do whatever required to keep them updated with the latest development, because especially in the supply chain field, things are changing so fast that tomorrow we will have a totally different technology, and the way in which we are operating our inventory, warehouse management, everything is going to change. So they possess this continuous learning skill, and preferably they prefer to stay in few jobs. I have seen many candidates showing every 6 months or 1 year they are changing the job, and in the resume If they have worked for 5 years, you may see the profile from 8 to 10 company. What for? Why that is required? They do not belong a category. They will see how to sustain in the job by showing improvement in the current job, and they are very clear what needs to be done in the next 5 years, 10 years time. Okay, you just ask them what is their SWOT, strength, weakness, opportunities and threat. They will be readily prepared and tell what can be is the current strength, and what is the weakness, and what is their plan to overcome those things. And they are not something they are looking for a very rapid growth. They are looking for a very reasonable growth, because they know the growth happens with the maturity of the professional. It's not that today you are earning 5 lakhs CTC and tomorrow you are going to get 50 lakhs CTC. No, if you are getting like that, then there is something wrong. Willing to take risk, that's one more important characteristic of a class professional. Able to navigate in a dark, which means not spoon feeding for everything. Many organization expect their employees to find a path. Even if we are put in the dark side, you should be able to find a path. Okay, so A class is highly respected in an organization. They are dependable. Potential for growth is very high. Easy to get the interview and job. Global offers. Not only that they know only about the supply chain. You talk any topic, they may be having a very good knowledge. And finally, when it comes to work-life balance, also they are able to manage in a better way. I hope I have covered all the required qualities of A class professional. It is something similar to A class material in the inventory management. If these kind of people are not available in an organization, they can cripple the entire activities. Okay. On the other hand, they also have potential to for growth, as well as finding a job is easy for such categories. When it comes to the C class category, it is totally opposite. Unfortunately, we have 70% of the people in this category. Possibly, these people should move either to B or A level. Otherwise, long term sustenance will become a problem. Okay, let us see some of the characteristic of C class. C class first, they need something, but really they don't know what they want. I have seen many times they keep talking on something, but really they are not clear what exactly they want. Nothing is clear. No plan for the future. You just ask them what you want to be in the next 5 years, 10 years. They will not have a plan. This is why one of the question in many of the interviews, they will ask you what you want to become in 5 years or 10 years time. What is your strength and weakness? But they don't cannot answer such questions properly. Next one is they are very much reserved. They do not want to talk much. You may see in many of my webinars also, there are more than 50% of the people, they do not want to open their mouth, but still they want to listen. Okay, they may continue, they may listen, but they don't want to interact. Okay, so that's the quality of C class people. If possible, they will see whether they can stay in the organization, same organization, till their retirement. So they are in a want a highly comfortable zone, so that nobody should be able to push. But unfortunately, the management doesn't want such people, and they are throwing out such people. So you can see they are always interested in getting some certificate, but not the knowledge. Many time, many people have approached me, can you give me only certificate, that is free of cost? I don't want I know everything, I am an expert, I am a leader, like that. But what is that meaning of expert? Okay, so these are the quality of C class. Maybe you may also see these people struggle to get the interview because the first barrier is in the form of interview, second is clearing the interview. But many people report that though they are applying for hundreds of job, even they are not getting the interview because they are in the C category. Okay. Next one is they always depend on somebody and they will not ask what they want, so they need some walking stick all the time. Then if possible join employee union. They may be, though they are in a white collar job, they prepare to do some activity related to clerical type of a work, repetitive type of a work. Okay. And if any organization has union for them, they may willing to join such a union because they don't want to talk on their behalf. Somebody else should talk to them on their behalf, and they expect everything in the life to be free. In fact, I have felt this C category of people, they want some kind of a capsule, which if they take tomorrow, they maybe they want a new form, they want a transformation by taking a simple tablet or vaccine, so that tomorrow they come up with a highly brained thing in a good job. Yeah, I have seen one query from Quora. Someone was saying, currently I am earning 3 lakh rupees, and when I will be able to get 1 crore salary. This was a question posted by a supply chain professional in Quora. Maybe if you are able to search, you will get see that there are many people answering them. One person has told, if you want to become overnight so rich person, you have to do bank robbery. Okay. There are other people who are saying him gradually you have to mature, you have to pass the lot of hurdle, you need physical experience, all that. Okay. But unfortunately this C category of people want something quickly without making any effort. It's not only money, it is also time. They want to watch only the pre-reels or movie or spend 100 time percent time with the family. No, this is not acceptable to the employers. Okay. Coming, you need to make a introspection what class you belong, and how do you move either from B to A or from C to B and then to A. Then only your life will become more meaningful, and you will get a better job opportunity. This can happen by using, you can pause this video. This video is available in LinkedIn or YouTube channel. I have put qualities required for A class professional. In fact, B is somewhere in between. They don't know whether they will want to go to A or C. So sometimes they behave in a better way, sometimes they go back to C class. So I have not discussed that, but you need to do some introspection. In terms of, are you meeting commitment when you say, tomorrow this work will be done? Are you in a position to complete that, or just to satisfy somebody are you saying it? Okay. So first comes whether any of the activity, it can be your professional work or personal work, are you meeting the personal commitment? And I have seen many times this category of people, they have too many doubts. It will never be possible to clarify their doubt, and they will have lifelong doubts there. And the main reason could also be, one of the important reason is procrastination. I have seen many people are coming and asking for a program, but they will never do a program. I see the same people coming after 6 months, 1 year, asking for more doubts, more clarification, and the life goes on till they lose the job, and then a new cycle begins. So I request all the professional, do some introspection and find out which category of people are you in. A, then it's fine. If you are in any other category, you are not welcome. Please try to equip, develop those skills, and move forward to B and A class. Also I have seen many people do not have the patience to sit even in one place doing a work. They will not have patience, they get up, go out, have a smoke, chat, then come back. What is that great thing happening there? Okay, so is it difficult to change the class? No, it's all efforts required. Once again, if you put the effort, definitely you can move from one category to other category and always become hmm, preferred by the employees. Now, employees are looking for the smart guys. They want only not only educated people. They want people with personal enthusiasm to do the work, some innovative thing, try, keep learning, and you take risk. Finally, that is what required. Hope this session was meaningful to you. If you have any doubts or clarification, you are always welcome to reach. Please note we provide both online and offline programs. Whether it's a live or self-paced program, you can reach to our executives using the WhatsApp number. And finally, thanks for watching this program. Bye then. Have a nice evening.